What's going on, guys? Ryton here, and welcome to the YouTube channel, guys. Today, we hit 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. It has been 2 years in the making, and we're finally here. And to celebrate, as I've promised, we're going to be ranking every single skit video. Before we begin, I do want to say two things. First of all, I am the maker of these videos, so part of my thought process is from the creating side, but another side of it is I enjoy these videos too. I'm there, I'm laughing, they're hilarious. And if you haven't checked them out, there's gonna be a playlist linked down below. And if you guys want to make your own tier list ranking these, I will also have a link to the tier list down below. Let's get on with the video, guys. Now, the ranking itself will contain of 5 categories. We have S, the top of the top, the best skits in my opinion. A, which are very good ones. We got B, which is pretty good to average. C, kind of average, kind of low. And then D stands for doo-doo. Everyone knows this because let's face the truth. Not every skit is going to be perfect, but Fishy's Gangster is. Up first, we have the original skit, When the Boys Get Lost. Now, there's a few different parts to this skit that makes it a bit different. This one, the original, along with the second one, it was kind of like a testing phase where I wanted to try something new, but we didn't really know how we were going to do it, and it didn't really nail it till the third. But it happens to be hilarious, has some of our finest scenes, as you'll know from the Shorts channel. And overall, this is one of the best ones we've ever made. I'm going to put it in A tier, not because I think it doesn't deserve S, just because I know what's coming and there's a lot better. But it's the OG. I mean, you can't put it any lower. It's awesome. One of the things about this video that was actually really cool, and a lot of people probably didn't even realize, there's a scene in it where I was using Crazy's footage. It wasn't even my own footage. It's a dual camera motion that we didn't overly use ever again. And I kind of wish we did because it's really cool.
Gio, did you bring your axe?
No, but I have a crowbar.
Works for me. What the heck?
The second skit, The Boys Lost at a Mansion. Interesting because it came out 2 months after the first, which gave a little bit of space. And this is kind of the point where we said, okay, we want to do some skits. Where do we go with this? And the result, a very cool Mansion skit, had the original cast, swapped out one member for Revo, new character in the skits, did very well as the engineer. I thought overall, very good skit. Definitely looking toward the B category, maybe C, just because C is not bad. C is toward the bottom, and it looks bad, but it's not bad. D is bad. C is average. So B, A, and S, those are all above. And honestly, I'm looking at a C or a B. I definitely think it's good. I just think there's better. I'm going to put it in B tier. I think that fits the best. Overall, I thought it was a great skit.
It's a final countdown.
The Boys Rob a Yacht. Our third skit, and definitely one of the best. This one introduces a load of new people. Fishy, Bomb Squad, Atomic, Oreo, Gavin. The cast is endless. Bring back some great ones. Gio was with me. Best never joined in halfway through. It was completely unplanned. This skit is a masterpiece of a skit. If you were ever to check out a skit, The Boys Rob a Yacht is one of the ones I would lead you straight to. It is hilarious. Honestly, it deserves S tier, and I'm putting it straight in S tier. There's no doubt in my mind. S tier all the way.
Why are there cats on some of the doors?
I like pussy.
Skit number 4, when the boys go to prison. This one is interesting because just like the mansion being a continuation of us getting lost, this is a continuation of the yacht. And it really asks, well, who was wrong here? Was it Fishy, Best Never, me, everyone? And it is interesting. It's definitely not the most memorable. I think it's at that point, with the yacht being the first like truly S-tier skit. Being right after it, it kind of suffers from great expectation. I still think it's good. I'm going to throw it in C tier, which again is not bad. It's just not amazing.
There's only one explanation of this.
What'd you guys like?
Come here, kid. Your pickaxe has no power on me.
Operation Stonks gone wrong. This skit is one of my favorites. On a personal level, we introduced Juan to the cast. Very cool YouTuber. If you guys have not checked him out, go check out his channel, obviously. But this one was great. Fishy's jokes were hilarious. We had many different variety of scenes, from the classic room where at the office building, you're just saying, what do we do? And we go over to the church. We have a few memes there. And we go place to place. We even go to a gun store. It's a lot of funny variety in it. Definitely one of my favorites. If I had to put it on the list, I'm honestly considering S tier again. Judging off these skits, I think this one could be S, but it could be A. I'm gonna put it in A tier for now, but I might move it to S later, because my gosh, it's a good one.
And now for a reenactment of Jesus.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Mother Spirit.
Oh my.
McDonald's But It's Sus, our 6th skit, introduces Muffin, it introduces Scarce, it has so much to it. I don't know what it was, just this period was such a good trio of skits, honestly. Holy crap, this was good. It was hilarious. It was obviously a parody off McDonald's. It's in the title. We had a lot of funny scenes. One scene where Fishy even like gets disconnected because of his mom. It was funny. Like, oh my gosh, this skit. I want to throw them all in S tier, but I can't. And it's like, I feel like I have to throw. This one has to go in S tier. This one has to go in S tier. There's no way it doesn't.
Would you guys like to try the new Big Daddy Mac family bundle?
Oh, hello.
What was that? What was that you were just holding there?
Did you guys order the Big Daddy Mac's family special? Here you go.
Wait.
Scarce died 10 times in the making of recording this. This skit, the 7th skit, is an interesting one because it only had me, Gavin, and Scarce. It's a bit of a Halloween one. It's definitely not my personal favorite. I'd probably throw it... Honestly, I'm just going to throw it straight in D tier. It's not my favorite at all. I don't think it's bad. It's just not same level as the other ones. I wouldn't be shocked if someone was going through, if they skipped it. It's not my favorite, but I still think it's worth a look if you haven't seen it before. It was definitely good, just not amazing.
The question remains. What country is this?
I tell you, man, it's not me. It's
No,
not me.
there's a way to know. There's a way to know, Scarce. What country is this?
Transylvania.
What country is this?
Australia.
Alright, we know what it is.
Dude, is this Australia?
Fishy goes gangsta. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Actually, no. Yeah, that looks better. And if you don't agree with this, then I have one thing to tell you.
You probably think your opinions matter. What the hell are you talking about? You're wrong.
The Boys Go Out West, a Western classic with Fishy, Crazy, Best Never, Atomic, everyone cool is in there. Well, mostly. But this one was really good, I'm telling you. This one, it was a very different pace with different locations throughout the city we'd visit. We tried to figure out who was the killer. And it had a little bit of twist at the end, which I thought was really cool. But overall, this one, it was a good one, honestly. I think it's a solid B tier, above average. Pretty good, but not the greatest in the world.
Best never. Shoot your shot. Very good, best never.
Wow.
Shoot your shot. Phenomenal job, Atomic. Alright, Gavin, shoot your shot. Such beauty with the shots. Alright, Fishy, shoot your shot.
Take off your clothes.
When the boys trick or treat. I'm not going to actually be the one to rank this. I'm going to let Crazy rank this one.
Hey Crazy, I'm doing a tier list with the skit videos. Where should I rank the Halloween one? I don't think... Like all of the skit videos, it was fun to record, but I don't think it was one of the better ones.
Look at this house. Hopefully, don't get one of the other people. Especially not that weird Master Key person. That guy was weird. Alright. Yeah, you could do it. Alright. Anyone here? Anyone here? Hello? Hello?
When the boys solve a crime, we're back in the Western. This time, Estella's camera has been stolen. It's up to Sheriff Crazy to figure out who did it. Doing a second Western this close was definitely an interesting call on our end. I think it went well. I think it was definitely a good one. Compared to the other Western, personal opinion, I'd probably put it on the same tier, honestly. I think B tier fits. I don't think it's any better. I don't think it's any worse. I think it's good. It's solid.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't.
I know you did it.
I can give you some money. What's she doing here? Huh?
Yeah, I just heard the confession.
Next, we have 12 Kool-Aids and a body later. This one is at the supermarket. Great cast, great jokes. This is a hilarious one. Honestly, I'm going to throw it straight into A tier. No doubt in my mind. I don't think it should be S, but I don't think it could be any lower than A. Definitely one of the better skits. Definitely worth a check if you have not looked already. Love this one.
This Kool-Aid off this roof
God.
wins.
Ah! What was that, yo? Oh.
The first... Oh.
First, jump off the building.
The first person to throw...
Here, I'll make room.
Kevin!
Oh.
When the boys go to school, what happens when a bunch of morons go to school? Of course, you know how it is. We've actually done 2 of these. There's going to be one, actually the last one on this list, which is summer school. But this one's main school. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorites. I'm thinking A or S. I'm not sure yet. It was definitely, without a doubt, one of my favorites. I don't know, the class scenes, everything was Stan and... It was all just amazing. I think we have to throw this one, without a doubt, in S tier. There's no other way. S tier all the way with our school skit.
What did you say about Pokemon?
What did you just say about Pokemon?
The murdering of Stan the Man. One of our longest skits, a very story-driven skit, a very big cast of people with Cyrus and Daydream and of course Stan and so many more. This skit is truly everything in a skit. It has comedy, it has story, and yet at the same time, I feel like it's almost too long, too much content, that it kind of lacks in the fact that you're busy watching a story over the comedy. It's truly the question of, should the skits have more story in it? And to me, it didn't hit, so I'm putting it in D tier. That's just my opinion. I know some people did enjoy it. I just prefer the comedy over the story when it comes to the skits we've made.
Look at my leg.
Build a boat. This one was talked about ever since the skit Operation Stonks Gone Wrong. We talked about it
Fishy wanting to build a boat, and ever since, we've literally joked about it on the channel like every single week. It was a big running joke, the Epic Climax. Honestly, for that alone, I have to rank it high. How good was the actual skit? I think it was hilarious. Honestly, I'm going to throw it in a solid A category, just because this one, it was truly the climax to a bunch of stuff we were talking about, and it overall was such a great skit.
Hi.
How much does that engine over there cost?
That's one of our newer models, so I'm going to say...
$10, right? Can we buy it?
No, it's about like 4,000 actually.
$10?
No, it's 4,000. 4,000.
$10?
4,000.
We'll purchase that. Hurry, we
okay.
gotta make a run for it.
Alright, grab it and go, grab it and go, grab it and go.
Wait, what?
Pretends to grab it.
Bodyguard, get... Sir, do you know how wait. Do you know how disrespectful it is to be trying to chase me? Well, I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, I went all the way outside.
The boys host a talent show. What happens when Scarce hosts a talent show on a boat and you get some of the biggest idiots like Roscoe, Revo, Crazy, Dreadlord, me, Geo, a bunch of cool people, and they're all just trying to see who's the most talented in the most untalented ways. And then, of course, added on to all of that, you add Stand the Man with one of the funniest clips of all time. I'm sorry, this one, great cast, it has to go with S. There's no other way. I mean, the cast was 10 out of 10, the plot was 10 out of 10, the comedy 10 out of 10, everything about it delivered with humor from Stan and Crazy, on top with Scarce hosting the whole thing. It's just perfect. It is top 3 skits of all time, no doubt in my mind.
I'm the local pirate!
What?
100 out of 10, you win, I'm kidding.
No!
My talent is, saying the N-word!
I don't think this is allowed on
Noise, dude.
I don't think this is allowed.
Crazy for what?
He spontaneously combusted.
When the boys are stranded, this one takes our cast back on the plane, crash land again, just like the originals, but this time stranded on an island crafted by yours truly and Pickle. The island was greatly made. The humor was hilarious. Very good skit. It was definitely not one of my favorites, though. I will say, I definitely think after the last two, how do you compare? I mean, the talent show and the Build-A-Boat were so good. I'm gonna throw it in C tier. I think it was average. I don't think it was bad. I think it was average. And for that, I'll put in a solid C tier.
Crazy! I'm talking on the intercom. Can you hear me?
Yeah, when did we get an intercom?
Since that one skit that we never posted on the iceberg. I forgot we never uploaded that one. People are gonna be so confused right now. But you know what? If you want to see any new upcoming skits, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications. Okay, I apologize.
Deserved.
The boys locked up. We're in prison, and this time Dreadlord is the man in charge. A very longer side as far as the skits go. Definitely a pretty good one. I wouldn't say it's an S tier. I'm leaning toward B tier. I think we're gonna throw it in B tier. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And yeah, definitely was a good one. Had more story element to it. Very much reminds me of Stand a Man Murder, but I think this one was done in a lot better fashion.
Let's go take a shower. I'm trying to distract them. Shower time.
Did someone say anything about distraction?
No, I said something about.
Got him.
Why do you have a gun?
The boys return to the yacht. We're back at the yacht. This time, it's owned by Atomic, and me and Nico are now trying to get inside. But, plot twist of the century, the most crazy thing happens. Literally, Crazy and Roscoe are aliens. The whole thing is Berserk. It's all a bunch of comedy, a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to throw it straight to A tier. I put this alongside some of the greatest skits of all time. It is definitely a top tier skit. Love this skit. Go check it out if you haven't. It's awesome.
What if I battle to the death with one of the greatest people in this room? Dreadlord himself.
Entertainment.
This seems acceptable. But
No, somebody else.
I am the great Cyrus.
Oh.
No, somebody else.
Quite
How about Cyrus?
pathetic.
Boss.
No, somebody
No.
else.
How about Nico?
No, somebody else.
How about
The
Fish
fish.
Tank?
No, somebody else.
How about Roscoe?
No, somebody else.
The Boys versus Banana Man, our 20th skit, which used some of the coolest features in Fortnite Creative, including a little glitch that happened to turn Stan into a really, really small banana. This one is definitely an interesting one. I think I'd put it at average. I don't think it was anything special, but it wasn't bad. It was definitely just... It was a fun banana story about a motel, a banana owner, and a lot of eating bananas. Yeah, there was a lot of eating bananas around, especially with Atomic.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny watching you eat fish.
When the ice cream machine is broken, this one is truly one of the most improvised one. We literally just got online, said, hey, let's do a skit, and the product, one of the best skits of all time. I'm putting this in S tier, and you can't really argue with it because the comedy's next level. Bomb Squad's funny all over the place. Crazy and I memeing it up. Everything is just, it's perfect, and it says exactly what a skit should be. It's great.
You can't tell me you don't have ice cream.
My internet's messing up! My internet's messing up! I'm gonna go smash my internet box now. I'll be right back.
The Boys attempt summer school. 4 students stuck in summer school with a bunch of teachers, a lunch person, a bunch of fun stuff. This one is pure comedy, a great skit overall, and was the most recent skit. I'm going to actually just chuck this straight into A tier because honestly, anytime we do a school skit, it's just good fun. Just throw it straight in A tier. That's my ranking for all 22 skits.
Hey, alright, you can come up.
Hey, I'm Raiton. I stream every day on Twitch. So
That's my ranking, guys, of all 22 skits we've created over the last year and 2 months. It's been so long. It's been like a year since the second skit came out. Like, wow. But yeah, my ranking's not the right list. It's just my opinion. So be sure to go make a ranking, leave it in our Discord, letting us know what you guys think about each skit. And if you haven't checked out any of them, go be sure to check them out because they're a lot of fun. And final notes, if you guys would like more ranking videos, maybe on Fortnite or movies or any other topic, let me know and I could make this a weekly thing. And finally, I just want to say one more thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and to finally hit it, it means a lot. So thank you. And I'll see you for the event next week.